Welcome everyone, Costin here with the Chaos Dwarfs in Total War Warhammer 3 for both Realms of Chaos and Immortal Empires. This is a skirmish siege battle. I am besieging Karak Kadrin. There is a visual bug right now, the developers have noted it. I got early access, I can show you battles, so I decided, you know what, let's see how siege is handled for the Chaos Dwarfs. I gotta say, they do have plenty of options when it comes to it, especially in terms of artillery. They have the Skullcracker, which can break down walls because it has the wall breaker trait. If I can find it, there we go. There it is. So you can use this unit to take down walls and then go for the gap to take out the enemy. They also have sneaky units, which are really sweet to have in a siege because they can sneak behind defenses. Now, this particular army certainly is heavily focused on gunpowder units, the Infernal Guard, which are very expensive units to say the least. So Infernal Guard with fire glades. My Cast Dwarf Warriors, the Regiment of Renown, as well as Cast Dwarf Warriors with Grey Weapons, they're not gonna handle too well in a straight up fight. Considering their Slayers over here and their Squarlers, yeah, there's a bunch of Dwarfs under Ungrim, directly under Ungrim. But I'll try and make it work. I do have some pretty powerful artillery. I've got the Death Shrieker rocket launcher, which I've switched to Demolition Rocket. I've got an Iron Demon, which I probably want to put much closer. Now, looking at the Iron Demon, it doesn't have Wall Breaker, because it's not that kind of unit. It's like a shotgun unit, more or less. And we have the Dreadquake Mortar. So, we'll see how some of these are. Though, probably these units aren't designed specifically for the siege role. But we'll see what we can do. Now, I'm a bit concerned about the wall tower here, but I'll just handle it. Really. Okay. So, I'm just going to start this, and let's take a look at the situation. There's a bunch of units there, a bunch of artillery there. Gonna stop these guys from shooting. But we got some Slayers, we got some Quarrelers over here under Ungrim's control. We also have 3 Quarreler units over here on the walls, but I can't see the rest. Well, there's more artillery over here, another artillery piece here, and the rest of his units are hidden. Alright, so we are going to take down the wall. The Skullcracker will take down this particular wall. And let's start shooting there. Astragoth will also help there with the wall. And I'm going to keep all my units in reserve. Here I think I'll wait until these guys have moved away and then sneak past it. So, Iron Demon moving in. Gotta love the more power ability. Okay. Let's not get in our own way. Ooh, that Dreadquake hits like a truck. Got long range too. I'm gonna have to pull these guys back because they're taking some damage that I don't want them to take. And let's start moving the fire glades up, fireborn up. Here it comes. Ooh, you gotta love that ability. Well, it's soon gonna go down. Though it is taking quite a bit of damage over here, but it is doing its work, and the Runesmith is just about to die. What are you doing, Ungrim? I gave you a Runesmith and you just killed him. Seriously. That was one of the main benefits that I gave Ungrim over there, beyond just like the fact he has Quarrelers, artillery, all that. That's like, I gave him a Runesmith and he just suicided the Runesmith. You gotta love the AI. What's going on here? Can anyone explain to me what trickery Astragoth has used to get inside? Whatever. Okay, so we're in. Let's get those fire glades over here. And let's start moving everything else as well. There's still those quarrelers there, but I'm not necessarily too concerned about that at the moment. We do want to capture the victory point. Iron Demon is going to deal with them anyway. Alright, Ungrim, where are you? So he's finally decided to start moving his units over there. Okay. So, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put these Chaos Dwarf warriors here. Gonna take 2 fire glaives and position them kind of like here. And the other 2 are going to move over here. And we get every bit of artillery inside the settlement to start striking as hard and as fast as we can. Assuming he actually starts coming over here. He's still building towers. Okay, let's pull him back. Alright, Iron Demon is coming there. Fireborn over here. Did the gate just... Well, oh no, never mind, I control it, regardless. Oh, pity. Kinda exhausted the ammunition on the Dreadquake. Okay. Bit of a shame. So artillery there is starting to hit us. Are any of these guys gonna move? Well, I'm not gonna wait for them to come over here. Ungrim is coming over here himself. Okay, let's switch to the Death Shrieker. Where is it? Okay, let's try and get it inside. And move Astragoth as well over here. Alright, Ungrim is coming in. So are some Slayers over there by the looks of it. I gotta love those fire glaives. They hit like a truck. Alright. Over here, they're going to get into a flanking attack. All I see are dead Slayers there. Now, fire glaives are a bit vulnerable to ranged units, so I gotta be mindful of that. I love how this entire section of my army is just basically keeping them all in check there. Or most of them. If I were to be a betting man, I would say Ungrim is probably gonna eat that Skull Crusher easily. But we do have some ranged firepower to help out over there. Do need to be careful in this situation. Okay, let's go send those Fireborn over here. We do have some fire spells to use as well in this kind of context. I am going to try and be careful and be mindful of these guys. They can't shoot. The game is telling me they can't shoot, so let's try and make this work. Alright. Artillery coming in. Let's do a firestorm over there with Astragoth. Boom. Have some grenades, Ungrim. Alright. Let's send more units over there to try and stop those slayers. Actually, let's deploy the slayers over here, the fireglaves, to try and kill those slayers there. And let's capture his victory point and deal with his artillery here. The smart thing at this point would be, of course, to capture his victory point, but you know what? Let's try and win without that. Okay, let's try and switch that Drake. Okay, there. Alright, they've dealt with that. Send the Fireborn. Oof. You're not gonna like what I'm about to do to you right there. Alright, so we got Quarrelers coming in. Alright, send more melee units in there. Alright, send those hobgoblins. Quarrelers are going down there. Alright. So basically, it's over. The only reason this is ongoing is because the Slayers, well, Ungrim himself. Let's try and kill him. Are we sure these guys have fire weapons or laser weapons? That's always what I'm thinking about when I see these fireglaves shooting. Don't get in the way, they're not gonna be able to shoot. Now, we have a firing squad. And they do have a proper reload animation. Alright. Siege Battle 1. And mind you, Ungrim did have a fairly substantial army over there, but well, he just kind of suicided his runesmith. AI defensive tactics are a bit weird. Worth pointing out that I didn't even use these guys really over here. They just killed an artillery unit. One of the Fireborn that got killed, one of them stayed alive. Such is the way with demon units, and that's basically what they are. Was fun though. I do like the Chaos Dwarf siege tactics, provided you have artillery. If you don't have artillery, I imagine it gets complicated, but this is one of the situations where, yeah, you're playing Chaos Dwarfs, you probably always want to have artillery. in the skirmish and multiplayer campaign. Different discussion. Not going to touch it. We'll do so at a later date. Costin signing out. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and enable notifications, and stay tuned for more.